So I know you've written an article for the Orange and Brown Report. What do the Browns need to do to put themselves in position to make a run in the playoffs, do you think?
Well, I think they really have to just win the games they're supposed to win, that are on the schedule. In the past, we've seen so many times where Browns teams lose games against teams that they're supposed to beat. And and when you look, I did a little research, I wrote a story about it last week, that their upcoming 5 games, that include the Cardinals, was I think the opposing records were something like .435, less than 500, and that was including the Ravens and the Steelers. Now that they're past the first one, they still, other than the Ravens, are 7-2. The Steelers are the only one with a winning record in the next 4 games. As far as after the Steelers at home, then you go and you play the Broncos and the Rams. Those winning percentages are low. And then in the rest of the schedule throughout the year, the combined, they have 6 games against teams that have losing records right now. And you need to get 5 more wins, because if you can get to 10 wins, my research said since they expanded to 7 teams in each conference, only once has a team got to 10 wins and didn't make the playoffs, and that was the Dolphins. They were 10-6. So right now the Browns have 5 wins. They need to find at least 5 wins, and they have 6 games that I would consider very winnable games. A couple are on the road, but games against teams with a losing record. And if they win 5 of them, I would say they're in the playoffs. And so they need to win the next 2 weeks if they want to get back in the hunt in AFC North, in my opinion, because those games count double. But even if you lose to the Ravens this week, you're still in good position to have a run. And I really think these next 4 games, particularly the last 3, the Steelers, the Broncos, and the Rams, you win them, you could be, put yourself at 8-4 after 12 and set yourself up for the stretch run where you really only have to, win 2 or 3 out of the remaining 5 to get in the playoffs.